Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood updates here. Remember to subscribe for the latest videos. In an age where comedy walks a tightrope between irreverence and cruelty, one moment this week has drawn a line in the sand, a moment of truth, vulnerability, and pain, wrapped in the seemingly trivial world of celebrity parody. Aimee Lou Wood, the critically acclaimed star of Sex Education, has stepped forward to call out a recent Saturday Night Live sketch, branding it not just as mean, but boldly and honestly unfunny. For some, this may seem like just another celebrity brushing off a satirical jab. But when you delve into the core of what Aimee experienced, it's impossible not to feel the weight of her words and the broader impact such moments have on people's mental well-being, public image, and the fine line between humor and harm. Aimee Lou Wood, known for her raw, heartfelt performances and unique voice in modern storytelling, has always radiated a mix of warmth, quirkiness, and a kind of unfiltered honesty that audiences adore. Her breakthrough as Amy Gibbs in Sex Education was more than just a role. It was a cultural reset. The way she portrayed a young woman grappling with trauma, growth, and identity wasn't just acted. It was lived. That authenticity, that soul, is what has drawn millions to her work. So when she took to her platform to express discomfort, disapproval, and even pain after watching the SNL skit that took aim at her voice and mannerisms, it struck a chord far deeper than celebrity gossip. Let's paint the scene clearly. SNL, infamous for its fearless parodies and cultural mockery, released a sketch that included a character mimicking Aimee Lou Wood. It wasn't simply a light jab at her accent or a clever nod to her eccentricities. It was, in her words, mean-spirited, lacking warmth, and aimed squarely at her unique vocal tone and expressions, something that has long made her stand out in a sea of cookie-cutter performances. For many fans, it wasn't just an uncomfortable laugh. It felt like a bullying session dressed in comedy's clothing. And when Aimee finally addressed it, she didn't do it with rage or drama. She did it with grace, but with unmistakable honesty. She said what so many actors, especially women, often keep bottled up, that parody, when devoid of compassion, becomes mockery. And mockery can cut deeper than the world realizes. Aimee's reaction wasn't just about ego or fame. It was about years of growing up feeling othered because of her voice. She shared before that her unique tone was something she was once insecure about, something that people teased her for as a child, and that she eventually learned to embrace as part of her power. So imagine, after years of working to love that part of yourself, seeing it dragged and laughed at on one of the world's biggest comedy platforms. That's not a lighthearted joke. It's a trigger. It's emotional. It's deeply personal. In a particularly emotional Instagram post, Aimee explained how watching the parody brought back memories of being mocked at school, of feeling different in the worst way. She wrote, "There's a difference between parody and cruelty, between celebration and ridicule." She wasn't looking to cancel anyone or stir drama. She was setting a boundary. She was reminding the world that comedy doesn't have to come at the expense of someone's soul. What makes Aimee's statement even more powerful is how it reveals the broader struggle actors and public figures face. Being in the spotlight means being endlessly scrutinized, not just for your work, but for your body, your voice, your laugh, your face. Everything becomes fair game, but should it? Where do we draw the line between healthy satire and emotional harm? Aimee Lou Wood's bravery in speaking out shines a light on this conversation, one that's long overdue in Hollywood and beyond. The aftermath of her statement has caused a ripple effect. Fans have flooded social media with messages of support, praising her courage and condemning the sketch. Celebrities like Emma Mackey and Nkuti Gatwa, her sex education co-stars, have shown public solidarity. Even people outside the entertainment industry, activists, therapists, and educators have jumped into the conversation, discussing how humor is often used as a shield for bullying. Suddenly, what began as a comedy sketch has become a cultural moment, a reckoning, a chance to re-examine what we laugh at and why. And let's not forget the other side of this. Saturday Night Live has long been praised for its sharp edge, for skewering politicians, celebrities, and societal norms. It's part of their DNA, but this moment begs the question. When you punch down, when you mock someone for things they can't or shouldn't have to change, are you still being edgy, or are you just being mean? The line is thin, and the consequences are very real. No public statement has been made by SNL at the time of this video, but the silence has only amplified the conversation. It's a reminder that comedy creators must think more deeply, more empathetically, about their targets. For Aimee Lou Wood, this wasn't just about one sketch. It was about reclaiming dignity, about using her voice. Ironically, the very thing mocked in the skit, to call out pain, to spark dialogue, and to encourage kindness. She showed immense strength not only in speaking up, but in doing so without bitterness or rage. She turned her personal hurt into a teachable moment for an entire industry. And here's what we often forget. Stars like Aimee may be adored, followed, and even idolized, but they're still human. They still cry. They still hurt. They still remember the days when they were teenagers, being laughed at for sounding different. And no matter how much fame surrounds them, no one is immune to the sting of public ridicule, especially when it comes from a powerful institution like SNL. This moment between Aimee Lou Wood and Saturday Night Live is more than just a blip on the entertainment radar. It's a mirror to society, a call for accountability in comedy, a plea for kindness wrapped in courage. As fans, as viewers, and as people, we owe it to each other to laugh with, not at, to celebrate uniqueness instead of dragging it under the weight of sarcasm. So here's to Aimee Lou Wood, for her bravery, her heart, and her refusal to be a punchline. She's turned what could have been a passing joke into a lasting movement. She sparked a necessary conversation about where humor ends and humanity begins. And for that, we stand with her. This is Daily Gossip. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more emotional, powerful, and honest updates straight from the heart of Hollywood.